Second question to Ms. Koppas. Crime. What do you believe, or I'm sorry, do you believe that there is an impending gang problem in Dixon?
I believe that all cities, towns worry about gangs. We see it in other cities around. Luckily, with Dixon, it isn't a big issue. I mean, you don't walk around and you don't see tagging, and I think that we have a really great police force. I think that as of right now, I don't see a huge impending gang issue. I think our schools are great, and I think that Dixon's it's a pretty close community, and that's not something that you usually see gangs in. It's really in a more absent community where people aren't as involved and stuff. So I don't think that an impending gang crisis isn't in Dixon's immediate future.
Mr. Bisnay.
Thank you. Well, I think Dixon has more gang wannabes than actual gang members. However, I disagree with Ms. Koppa's suggestion that we don't have a tagging problem. My wife has just moved her business from Safeway to North Lincoln, and if you walk to the back of that building, the entire back of that building has been spray painted with graffiti. The porta potty that the construction workers used has been spray painted entirely on the inside. The signs that display the advertising for the businesses on North Lincoln have graffiti on them, but that doesn't mean we have a gang problem. We do have a very effective and excellent police department here that keeps tabs on what's going on. I'm a big supporter of the police department, and having been a public defender for a number of years, I'm aware of what the issues are, but I agree with Ms. Koppas in that I don't think we currently have a big gang problem, and I don't see that it's imminent because our police department is very vigilant and proactive in that regard.
Mr. Graska.
I really don't think we have much of a gang problem either, so I'd have to say no. I think the importance of citizen and public involvement, both directly and with the police force, plays a key role in that. Tagging, as Mr. Besnay said, is an issue. I think the importance in the community dealing with that, in that when we see that tagging, we need to make it go away. Meaning, I see it on a regular basis over by the sound wall, by the train tracks on my side of town, and I'm not sure who's responsible for that wall, but I have noticed that when that tagging shows up, it tends to go away pretty quick. And things of that nature, if we're proactive as a community on that, we're gonna see that those gang wannabes and that gang type of tagging activity is gonna go away, because the people that do it, the tagging's not gonna be there but for maybe a day, and they're gonna go be disinterested in it. So I don't think we have a problem. I think we do have an excellent police force. They're very engaged. They're very involved with the public, and they know what's going on in these communities. My recent visit with Chief Mort and the ride-along I went with, one of the police officers was very good and very informative, and I think we're very fortunate as a community.